Hi everyone, welcome to Data Appreciation with Shina. This is the second part for the Google Codelab on building with Google Antigravity. So our agent Antigravity has pulled up a implementation plan and it has executed it for us, and it has built the website with Python and Flask for us. So remember, it goes through the plan, it runs through the tasks. It now give us our website with the web address. So also we'll look at our own sample walkthrough that it created and the final website. So here's a look at the final website. This is our address, local address. Here we can see the navigation buttons. We can look at our event schedule, the speakers, the sub teams. We have a break and launch sandbox. So everything about the basic website has been put up already by our agent. So the next thing we're to do is, if we'd like to see the code generated, we can click on the open IDE. So we actually run ours in the IDE. We should have run ours on the agent itself, or run ours on the agent in the IDE. So if we come back here to reporting somewhere here to take us back to anti-gravity. But remember, these files are already on our local device, and anytime we can pull them up with some of the old chat. You can see past conversations here. So you can see it. So we can look at past conversations from our agent. So what we'll do for this is, let's see what we have as an instruction. So we're seeing things to try out. So we can add additional functionality, like to the application. We can provide details. We can add additional data to the event schedule. We can ask the agent to generate a README or more documentation for the application. So those are more tasks that we can create and we can carry out. So we can click on the blue next button. Next is to generate a simple productivity app. We are now going to generate a simple Pomodoro timer web application. We'll create a Pomodoro timer folder. So this is our Pomodoro timer folder. We'll go to Antigravity. We can minimize this now. So let's go to Antigravity. We have a new project. Come here. Let's Here under the Antigravity project, create a new folder. Then we call it the Pomodoro timer. Create. Then we click on open. So we have our chat here. So let's ask what the prompt will be. So we have to create a Pomodoro app that features Pomodoro timer and give a calm aesthetic look to the application. So that's it. They want a calm and aesthetic look, so to get something that looks like this. So you can add some images. You can add a timer image to the application. You can try out a few variations of any application you like to generate. You can play with the styles, images, or ask for changes. So let's go back to Antigravity. Give it a prompt. So another thing we can do is that we can play Here's the main agent. So we can play with this, or we give it to Gemini to put something up on it so you can make it much more. So let's try this way because of our tokens and our quota. Let's try seeing if we can give it to Gemini. So let's say I want to create feature new application. I want you to make it look engaging, but not too easy. Give me a give me a prompt that I can use anti-gravity. So so this is something I I would want to use. So let's see. So I hope I didn't run out of quota. So you can see two tasks running right here. The first task was trying to retrieve the UI layout as morphism. I think I hope it doesn't get to use our tokens and quota because of this, but let's see if it gets to an end. Then one task running. Oh, model quota reached. Wow. That so even though my model quota is finished, I think we've done most of what we have to do today on this. But still working. So let's see the other instructions for the code lab. So we'll do this in the next video once my quota resets on anti-gravity. Thank you very much and see you in the next video.